This is going to be pretty much just a create form tool where we sculpt the simple shape of a goldfish, and we make an extruded cut for the mouth. And the eye I did as an emboss, but you could also do that as an extrusion. So we're going to start from scratch just to make it easier for you. Right up here, you're going to click that purple box and the other one. And you're going to go click here and drag this out so you have a nice rectangle. I'm not really measuring this too much. And I will want to have like at least this amount, I think. Yeah. I want to make sure that the edges are, so we're subdividing right now, but I don't want to have too many that it's going to mess me up, but I want enough that I have this on edge, and that looks good to me. So it is important how many of these rectangles you have, but you can add them, and I'll show you how in a little bit. First, we're going to modify this. So modify is this really cool tool where you can grab a face and you can drag it up and change the shape of the surface, and it does respond. Or if you don't want to do that, you can grab a point. You can even grab two, and you can move them down or up. You can modify it that way, or you can grab a line. So you could grab a line and you could push it forward, but that's not actually where it stops. It's kind of an anything tool. So what you can also use, like let's say we wanted to round this because we have a little fishy head. And again, if you misclick anything, you can always double click it and it'll go away. So this is going to be easier with a mouse, so I do highly, highly recommend it. But you want to make sure that you're grabbing the edge of this guy. And one cool feature that I think is really useful for what you're doing is you're going to have this scale feature. So you can pucker things out, you can move them in, which is actually probably what you want for that rounded fish shape. And it's going to make this really, really nice geometry for you. It's really a response to, some pretty hard things that if you were to try and make in Fusion as lines would be much, much more difficult. It also has this really cool feature, which is called chain selection, where if you select a group of things that surround a body, sort of like this, you can actually use that scale feature, which is what it's called when you grab from the center and you either scaling it out or scaling it in. And now we have this chain selection where everything is selected. And, like I said, you can grab that. That's the scale feature, so you can make things wider, bigger, smaller. I'm going to make it slightly smaller like that. Click OK, and you can go back and forth. Again, you can also set a whole bunch of other rules for yourself while you're designing, but you can tell off the bat we're getting pretty close here. And what I'm going to do now is just grab faces because it'll go faster. Whoops, didn't want that line though. So I'm just going to roll over so I can see. There we are. So we'll grab the faces. And now what's cool is we can also use that scale feature. That way we don't have to select too much. We can do that. And if you wanted to put a little indent, right, because he's a little fishy, you might want to grab this and this and just click modify. And over here, we can drag it in. So you get a nice fish tail there. And you are done. When you finish the form, you get this nice fish form right here. And now you're going to want to create a plane, something you can draw on. And we're going to do a plane offset. So in this case, I'm just going to offset it a little bit. And I'm going to draw on that surface. So when I create sketch, now I'm going to say, you know what? I actually want to rotate this a little bit. It is a lot of back and forth. I just find that easier to draw in. So you could use the arc tool. I like to use the 3-point arc tool. That is when you point to where you're going to go, and then you make an arc. We're going to make a little smiley face. And we want the same curve, so we're going to use the offset tool. That's going to make a nice, even smiley face. And if you like it and you want to move it, see how they respond to one another? It kind of like implies like, hey, you're trying to change this, right? And you can do that. You can also use the arc tool to finish the edges so that everything's connected. So if you go in here, for example, you just click where it is you're going and then you drag it out. It even has that tangency there if you want it. So you see this, goes in here, and let me just zoom in so we can see what's going on. And there you go. So you have this. Now, if there's anything you don't like or you want this all tangent, like right there, just click the line, it becomes tangent. Now you get a nice even curve. Not worried about that because we're cutting it out. And we put in a little eyeball. So we do that with a circle tool. I'm going to make it 20 and keep it there. And now I am done. I just extrude this, easy peasy, and you are done. So hope this is helpful. Until it touches the base, remember, it won't automatically know that it's going to extrude. It's when you go through it becomes red. And we just want to make sure, you know what, instead of going this way or this way, just say all. It'll go through. You don't have to measure anything. All right, there's your fish. Looks like a goldfish. You can make a better one. I think my first one was better, frankly. That was this one. But I did a little bit more editing in form, which I'll show you. when we need to.